All right, y'all. I'm showing y'all a little bit of meal prep. Shout out to the guy in the comments that said he wanted to see more, meal prepping videos. So I'm gonna show you a simple way to meal prep your foods. And yeah, so right here we got our ground beef. We usually don't buy the frozen ones because the frozen ones don't taste as good. Also, we don't buy the ones in the tube. I know you see the tube ones. You're like, oh, let me get the tube one. They don't taste as good. Flavor sucks. So we usually get a couple packs of these burger patties. Also, we don't eat the buns. No buns. You can't eat the buns. That will put on excess fat and it doesn't really do anything for you. Maybe on a cheat day if you want to have a full burger with a patty, but not when we're trying to get the gains. So yeah, here's the meat right here. Then we usually roll them up into balls, and then we freeze them, right?
So you portion, you get the meat here. So you portion it, and usually I just go by like my palm. So we'll do a whole bunch of these little ones.
Yeah.
So we'll do this, and then just make a bunch like that.
Yeah.
And then you take one, and then we'll just flatten it out.
Yeah, as you can see, this is how we're doing it. Flatten it out.
So it's just, you can make a whole bunch. Doesn't have to be really perfect, but I think one of this is, I would say, I wouldn't say this is a quarter pounder. We do have a scale too, but I'm just eyeballing it today. So yeah, if you can show. So we're making a whole bunch here.
Yeah, we usually just eyeball it. I don't really track my calories anymore. I did in the beginning. Maybe I'll do some more videos of tracking calories, but I just don't do it anymore. It's tedious. Once you get to a level of fitness, you don't really have to track everything, but you just want to be mindful of what you put into your body.
You should track if you're first starting off, though. You should always track, because once you track, then you have an idea of how many grams of protein you're eating, and then all the macros. You'll get an idea. Do that for a year, and you can eyeball everything pretty much. Okay, so usually we'll just make. This is how we're gonna freeze this up. If you don't want to cook it right away, you can make a bunch of these. We usually do 3 packs of this kind. But since we're leaving for Christmas, we're not gonna meal prep too much. It's gonna be like a 3-day, 4-day meal prep here. And the cool thing about the ones that we make here is that even frozen, they'll still taste pretty good. The frozen ones, if you don't eat a lot of protein, it probably doesn't matter. But if you eat majority of your macro is probably like 70 to 75% protein, then you can tell the difference. And it's gonna, the kind you have to mold yourself is gonna be a lot better. So usually these are just parchment paper. I would recommend them because then that way for defrosting and you want to take one apart, it's really easy to pull it off. And then to package up, I'm gonna wash my hands and then we can just seal it up and probably freeze it.
We seal it up with that. You don't need this particular wrap. This isn't a special wrap, but
it is. It's very special.
I mean, it's good. Like, it works good, but like you can get any plastic wrap. Also, we're gonna show you the aftermath of this. So hold on, I'm gonna take you over here. So this is the finished product. We don't do the buns. Like I said, I like mayonnaise, so you can put mayonnaise on your thing, but yeah, no buns. That's just empty carbs. It's gonna put on excess fat that you don't need. We don't eat the bread. Maybe on a cheat day, I said any type of cheese you want. I like to put onions on mine. Those are fried onions. You can put what you want on it. And then we put it in the air fryer for 15 minutes at 350. If you got an air fryer, I recommend grabbing one. Grab any type of air fryer. You don't have to grab this one. And, flip it every 15 minutes, twice. 15 minutes one side, 15 minutes other side. All right, y'all, try this out when we get to growing.